Hey guys, what is up? It is Riley here coming back at you with another video. Unfortunately, due to COVID-19, which I sound like such a politician when I say that, the events on the JP side, at least, nothing so far on the global side, have been delayed till further notice. So they gave us a rerun, basically, of 3 events, be it Kurasame, Edward, and Ame Dante Leon. So we're going to be doing Kurasame's event today, his Lufenia fight. This is a nice little, honestly, a little nice resource save here. I've blown all the resources so far, at least in the recording of this video that I made. Edward and Kurasame is already out, and I was trying to get Beatrix's LD before she went away. Unfortunately, I did not, but I did get her EX, so I went ahead and EX plussed her, purpled her, figured why not. I did, though, get Zonde's LD and EX weapon, so I'll be using him, I guess, in a later time, since I do have his kit. But anyway, let's jump back into what we're doing here. So we got a whole Final Fantasy 13 team here. I'm so glad that I can use Snow and Saz again because everything has like literally been negating both of them for whatever reason that may be. But I'm going to be basically doing all Final Fantasy 13 for these runs just to kind of give a nice little special, treat for you guys as we go along here. I'm pretty sure Amedante Leon's event is not immune to lightning damage, but I guess we'll see when we get there. But anyway, of course, we have lightning, we have snow, we have Saz, and we have Kurasame in the back here, just so he can help us out with the Lufenia counters. I kind of have a little brain fart there, but if you need some help on the counters, basically, this one's actually a pretty simple one. All you have to do is hit them with any kind of ice damage, and then you're good to go. It will freeze the counter for you. So that's why we have Kurasame here, just to kind of help us. And plus, his LD is absolutely amazing. All right, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in here. And if you are home, I hope you're being safe and everything. And if you are working, for all those people that are in the front lines, I want to thank you so much. You guys are awesome. I work at Publix, so I go to work every day. Excuse me, I did have a couple employees, though, test positive, so I've been home because, unfortunately, I did come in contact with one of the employees that tested positive, so I'm just self-quarantining as of right now. And I have to say, playing DFFOO home has been quite a breath of fresh air, even though I will never, ever do artifact farming. That is... Ugh, like I can't bring myself to artifact farm. I really can't. If artifact farming was like at all times ×2, I might consider doing it, but I don't think they'll ever do that. So yeah. And doing events for the Idojas are okay. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. It's such a burnout. It really is. And I'm actually really glad that these events were duplicating, because that means I can farm for more dojas for the characters I didn't really get to before. All right, we're back. Sorry about that, guys, but somehow my phone just stopped recording, so we're back. All I did was reset the fight because I didn't want to lose anything from that. So, okay, take 2. Hopefully the app that I'm using doesn't just randomly stop recording, because I don't think there's a button here to press to make it stop recording, and I think I have the shake setting off, so maybe I'll just go see if I have that on or off after I'm done with this. But all right. I believe we were talking about the artifact farming, and I was saying, like, I didn't really like the fact that it's not ×2 like what Global had, even though it was only for a short amount of time. I really wish that was honestly a thing. But, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe they'll make that a thing in the future, but as of right now, it's just, whew. That will burn anybody out. Anybody that will burn out. Maybe I should just probably Brave Attack here, because I really don't want to get broken. Because I can only take so much damage when those AoE attacks go off, to be honest. Especially using a team like this, because I really don't have a healer besides Snow's C65. So I have to be very careful on all the damage that I take right now. Um, hmm. Yeah, that'll break. As you can see too there, I always forget to turn my idle on when I'm recording, which is absolutely my fault. Absolutely my fault. I don't know like what makes me forget that. I just hit the record button and I guess hope and pray that nobody texts me during the time that I'm recording. As you can see though, that never happens. This one still has to do its AoE attack, so I'm just kind of like, should I let it go through? Should I not? Alright, we are going to use the C65 here because I want to get those regens started. And we are going to use his S1 again because I need to battery lightning because I can't have her get broken there. Definitely not. We have to be super careful with the HP damage. Yeah, that would have killed her if we took a break there, so... Now you know why I was playing a little conservatively during that beginning part, but now we can go all out. I don't care now. Now we can do whatever. The hard part is over. Another good thing, too, with having a rerun of these events is that, you know, this Lufenia at least is not too bad. It's actually pretty nice. Since this was an early Lufenia, it's not, like, too difficult. Now, don't get me wrong, this is Lufenia, so anything can happen. But it's a good little, you know, refresher that, you know, you guys can do this. And you know, I know this one being in a kind of league all of its own, considering all the others that came out after it were absolutely insane. This one's honestly pretty nice. Alright, maybe I should use her LD now. I was kind of saving that, but yeah. We can be aggressive now, so let's just get all this over with. And a cute little flashback, the first time I actually ever did this Lufenia was a collab with Infighter, and he actually did this rerun with his Class 0 team, so definitely check that out if you guys haven't. And it's funny now that I'm doing this with my Final Fantasy XIII team that has been buffed up the wazoo. Because he actually tried to do this with Snow, but he didn't have Snow purpled, so he ended up, I told him why don't you use Hope, and when he used Hope, he was able to clear this. So I don't have Hope, unfortunately. I wish I did, and he is out right now, at least in the recording, at the time I recorded this video, so I might go for him. We'll see. We'll see. Because I do have Vanille now, so I'm kind of, my roster for Final Fantasy XIII has slowly grown, especially now since I have Snow, who's, I think, the only tank that they have available. Just debating on who should I attack. Probably using a lot of those, but that's okay. That's okay. We're gonna bring in Kurasame probably midway through, just to kind of help us out on the damage. Probably like right before I burst, to be honest, just to get that double HP damage up. Alright, so the counter started on this one, so I'm just going to be unloading everything on A. Because I never knew the HP threshold that stops the counter was honestly really far off. I thought it would come off like around, I think it comes off around like 50, and then it starts at like 70 maybe, I want to say. Don't quote me on that. And then we'll just have Lightning Frost Strike it to freeze the counter. Let's go ahead and put some damage on B. Alright. Gonna slow down lightning there just a tad bit. Alright, so that one's got its counter. Awesome. Just dwindle that down on the side, but I think lightning's pretty much just going to be attacking the A ad. Or boss. Ad boss, you know, same thing. Same thing. Let's actually delay B. Yeah, we can EX here. Let that be known, that is the only time that I've ever seen Snow do max damage on his EX. Is when he's paired up with Saz. Because other than that, his EX does poop damage. And we're almost fully healed too from the C65. Alright, so one thing to note here, if you decide to use lightning for this particular Lufenia, when they are glowing yellow, they unfortunately cannot be delayed, but we don't really care about that. But that's just a little thing to keep in mind if you're using a more of a delay strat with lightning versus an all-out attacker like I'm using. Let's see here. Yeah, let me just do this. And Snow's amazing 0 brave damage. Love it. Ooh. And sometimes I wish that Frost Strike was a 2-hit, but eh. Or like an AoE brave single target. But then again, that probably wouldn't make sense for what he does, his animation at least. Let's see, trying to think of one. Yeah, we might have to actually use it on the B. Maybe even summon here? Because I don't really care about summon. Because I mean, Saz might be able to break. He might. Oh, okay, cool. And as you can see there, see, he didn't get delayed. Alright. Got 2 more of those. Let's actually HP check. Just gonna push Snow up there. And... I really wish the B came out of break status. I don't want to waste my last C65. Because I'm really hoping that B doesn't gang Brave on its turn, because then it will just HP attack Snow. Yeah, I think we might have to summon here, believe it or not. And that's just to save Snow, honestly. Because I don't want to take the risk. So like I said, this is Lufenia, and I always play safe than sorry. Always safe. Never, never, never want to take a risk if you don't have to. Because that will end the fight immediately for you. Who needs, like, Asuna when you can just S2 at Saz and clear all your debuffs? Alright, let's go ahead and get his HP back up, because man oh man. Alright. Oh, that's actually worked out, since she's the last turn. And summon. Alright, so that counter is off, so now we can focus on B, get that counter off. I think I might use my last LT here. Alright, well, I probably don't have to, honestly, since Yeah, let's just HP check. Oh, she moved up from that. I wouldn't think she had moved up, but okay. That works for me. She gonna move up again? That's okay. That's okay. Whew. The one good thing about Snow is just the brave damage. That's like the only good thing about him is just the 0 brave damage. I honestly wish he had 0 HP damage as well, but maybe that's for his LD. Whenever that comes out. Probably not for a while, because it's Snow. Ooh. Well, this might be a little race here, because we gotta get... Oh, okay, good. He moved up Snow, so we might actually be good now. Hopefully he'll get the counter off. Yay! Alright, awesome job, Saz. Okay, so what we're gonna do... They're both targeting Snow, so... Trying to think of a way to bring in Kurasame. Alright, so we might have to... Yeah, let's use our C65. It's not ideal for her LD attacks, but we need to put some serious delay on them. There we go, because I needed to see when Snow's next turn was. Alright. That actually does work out for our favor. No! Gosh darn it, lightning. I was really hoping she did push herself up, but that was my bad. That was my bad. Alright, well, I don't think we'll be able to get Kurasame up for her burst. So let's just go ahead and pop it. That was my mistake there. I have to say though, me being able to use a full Final Fantasy XIII roster just gives me a little smile, because every single Lufenia that came out after these couple ones, they just kind of like negated everything. Like everything Snow, everything Saz, and I really couldn't use a 13 roster, which I'm happy I got Vanille now so I can use her. I got her while I was chasing Beatrix. Alright, so that one has this counter, which is fine. She's so majestic. No matter how many times I see her burst, it never gets old to me. Like, I still smile, I still gasp, like, I'm still... yeah. I'm still all those things. And we still have one LD sitting in the back. Alright, this is actually a good time to bring in Kurasame. We got both our targets completely frozen. At least their counters. Just buff Kurasame up. And let's actually use our last LD. Since we are pretty much at the finish line right now. In a way, I wish we didn't have to use our summon for a save. But, I mean, it worked out. We're still good. We still got plenty of turns here to work with. Our summon just ended up being a nice little safety net, so that's good. Because honestly, sometimes I honestly don't even use the summon, so... I cannot wait for Saz in Global. He's gonna be so good. Alright, yeah, let's actually pop ZX. These are the last C65 to push Kurasame up. Oh, launch here too. I mean, it's not like a great launch, but hey, it's a launch. Hey, alright. I didn't think that would kill, but okay, that works. I think Lightning's gonna finish this for us. Let's just use the skill. Yep, alright. Lightning did end up finishing it for us. And there you guys go. Nice little rerun, nice little resource kind of farm here. So can't complain. Like I said, I'm so glad that these came back, because this is like a nice little reminder of how fun Lufenias were, to me at least, until they crushed our hopes and dreams with the latter halves of the Lufenias. But the resources that I did get from these, like I said, I used them on Beatrix trying to chase her LD, and unfortunately I did not. But I did get Vanille's kit, and I did also get plenty of Steiner's kit, which I don't know, I guess I'll use them since I was able to max out his entire kit without wasting a single power piece, so there's that. But anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next video, and I hope you guys have a great day. If you like what you see here, make sure you leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I hope you have a good one. See ya!